Skills that are hard to learn, but will pay off forever. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing to my channel and click that little bell notification below. From being an empathic person to being better at your job, you need different skills. Skills don't usually come from within, but you must cultivate and practice them. Most of these skills are hard to learn, as a skill is something that you forcefully embed into your personality. The plus point is that these skills will pay you off forever. So why not take this chance to learn some of those skills? So let's proceed. Speaking up when needed. We all know at least one language, and we know how to express feelings through that. But what we don't know, or lack, is how to speak up for ourselves. Not all places are fair, and most of the time we shouldn't be keeping silent. But if you cannot speak up, that won't work in your favor. Public speaking goes with this hand in hand. Many of us find it difficult to speak up in public. Public speaking is a skill and an asset that will serve you well for many years. You may feel uneasy doing it for the first time because it's a skill that cannot be learned in a single day. You will become perfect in it with persistence and consistency, which will pay off in the future. Being honest with yourself. The most difficult is admitting when you're wrong. The worst mistake is failing to learn from your mistakes. Whatever you do, you must be brutally honest with yourself. Always remember that you are competing with yourself. Run your own race. Know what you know and be aware of what you don't. Simply focus on being good at what you do and learning new things. Not being honest with yourself is a type of cheating. You'll keep giving reasons for your own rescue, but at the end of the day, you won't get anything out of it. Having confidence. Confidence makes us feel prepared for the challenges of life. When confident, we're more likely to pursue people and opportunities rather than shy away from them. Confidence allows us to try again if things don't work out the first time. Confidence is frequently referred to as a soft skill. Confidence can and should be learned and practiced. Stand erect, put your shoulders back, and walk with a pointed chin. Start there, and you'll learn more on the way. Listening attentively. As we need others to listen to us and understand us, others can also expect the same thing from us. A good listener is a good problem solver. Just listening and attentive listening is two things. If you're an attentive listener, you will be able to comprehend what the other person says. One tip for active listening is to repeat what you heard to the other person. When everyone's on the same page, everything becomes much easier. Managing your time. Time is gold, and we can't let gold waste. So learning to manage your time is essential for success. No, I didn't say it was easy. It takes a lot of trials to learn the best schedule and timing for the things you have in for a day. Employers rank effective time management as one of the most valuable skills. While there's no one right way, finding and sticking to a system that works for you is critical. Stop whining. When we can't find a solution, or when we can't find a reason for something, or when some bad things happen, we just whine. We keep complaining to the universe and thinking, but never doing anything about it. It sometimes helps you relieve stress, but it eats up your time and energy. We need to stop whining about what will happen, what will never happen, what we have and don't have, and what someone did or did not do. Practice not whining, criticizing, or complaining in your daily life. Staying present in the moment. We are not very good at staying in the present moment. People are thinking about something other than what they're doing 47% of the time, and it's affecting our happiness. People are less happy when their minds wander, regardless of what they're doing. People, for example, do not particularly enjoy commuting to work. It's one of their least favorite activities. Still, they'll be much happier when they're completely focused on their job rather than when their mind wanders. Being in the present moment gives you the most control, makes you feel at ease, and allows happiness to flourish. Happiness and the ability to live in the present moment are inseparably linked. When you excel in living in the moment, your perspective of life will change positively. Being consistent. Whether you're trying out a new workout routine, studying for an exam, or working on a significant project, Consistency is essential for maintaining the success of whatever thing you do. People often stop working hard when they reach the top, but to keep that top position, they must work harder and more consistently. Life's an adventure. Success is not a one-time event, but rather a continuous process. There's no time to bemoan your failures because it wastes time. Instead, pick yourself up and keep moving forward. Consistency is a journey, and success is not the end goal. Having empathy. You can be the most disciplined, brilliant, and wealthy person on the planet. Still, if you don't care about or empathize with other people, you're essentially nothing more than a sociopath. Empathy is the ability to feel what others feel. Empathy, like team spirit, inspires people to work harder. Employees are motivated to go above and beyond their apathy when they feel something more important than a paycheck. Without empathy, you won't be a good boss, colleague, friend, or teacher. Every profession and social role needs empathy. Start with being in the shoes of the person you hate the most and try to understand why that person is the person you hate. You'll definitely realize things you have never seen before. Positive self-talk. When we fail, we blame ourselves. We're not going to encourage ourselves. Instead, we keep saying negative things. When a challenge is in front of us, we get anxious and absorb all the negative vibes. Have you ever tried to feed your mind some positivity? That positive note from you is what your brain needs. Ultimately, what others think of you is unimportant, but what you feel about yourself is. It takes time to develop that confidence and ability to believe in yourself when no one else does. So take a moment and appreciate yourself, even for the smallest things you've achieved. Asking for help. Knowing when you need assistance and then asking for it is a difficult skill to learn and practice because no one wants to be perceived as weak or incompetent. However, according to a recent Harvard Business School study, doing so makes you appear more capable, not less. According to the researchers, asking people for advice validates their intelligence or expertise, which increases your chances of winning them over. So put your ego behind you and ask for help when needed. Knowing when to shut up. There are times when keeping things to yourself is the best course of action. When we're angry, upset, agitated, or annoyed, we will say anything that comes to mind, and you usually come to regret it later. Keeping your mouth shut when you're upset is one of the most essential skills to learn, as well as one of the most difficult. No, not only when you're upset, but always think twice before you open your mouth. Stop gossiping. Relationships are one of the most important aspects of life. The most crucial aspect of developing and maintaining positive relationships is trust. One of the simplest ways to lose trust is to gossip behind someone's back. Learning not to gossip can be difficult because it involves missing out on potentially important conversations, separating from influential people, and awkwardly telling people to stop gossiping. But one day, you will realize how good that decision was. Minding your business. This takes a long time to learn and master. Intruding in other people's work is ineffective and wastes time and resources. Even if you are the last righteous person standing, you have no right to offer your thoughts. Stopping intervening in others' business will not be easy, because it'll be like going against your genes. But try, then learn and practice. Controlling your emotions. You must consciously direct your thoughts to do what you want to do and achieve what you want to do. The difficulty is that we are the product of our past experiences, and our entire way of thinking results from this. The past, however, does not equal the future. But we are mostly the puppets of your thoughts. You must learn to stay strong in the hardest time even.